My grandma walks faster than you drive!
Hey, Miles. I'm catching up on, yikes, kind of a backlog after being away for a few weeks.
No rest for the Spider-Man?
Nope. Speaking of which, I'm not going to be swinging behind you constantly looking over your shoulder now that I'm back. I trust you. And I have some stuff I should take care of.
Like what? Can I help?
I need to find a job. Freelancing with the Bugle was great.
Have you thought about teaching? You're pretty good at it.
Honestly, no. No. Maybe. I'll think about it. Call you soon.
Get away from that car! Oh, crap! You know that you're too high to fight. Hold on! You got his gun twitch! I can help with that! I know! Back clear shot!
Natural History Museum. Who on the postcard said, facing the park with the world on our shoulders, we guard the next clue. There's a statue of 4 guys holding a globe at the Central Park entrance. Might be what that clue means.
Spider-Man, nice job.
Grab on one faster than you try!
Do you diet, or is this natural?
Get a picture! Yo, I downloaded your app. Way to bring you.
That spider mask makes
Another postcard under here.
Normie.
This one's of the Empire State Building. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. There's a flash drive attached.
Hey, big man. Happy birthday.
Oh my God. Dad.
Scavenger hunt seemed like a fun way to celebrate 16. Tour down memory lane. Remember that summer you and Finn forced me to take you to the museum every weekend? Here's a secret. I love those trips. Used to be I felt guilty you didn't have any siblings. Things with your uncle were tough, man. But I would have never made it to 18 without him. Anytime I'd see you with Finn, I'd feel less guilty. You have a sister. Her. With Finn, and now Genki, you'll always have family in your life. Love you lots, big man. See you at the next clip.
Wow. I haven't heard his voice in so long. I hope he left more messages with the rest of the scavenger hunt.
Hey, sleepyhead. Did you find my note?
Yeah, I followed the clue and just heard Dad. Did you do all this?
Just the setup. Your dad made the clues last year. I know it's been tough since the move. Thought hearing from him could help.
It does. Gracias, Ma.
De nada. Have fun with him. And remember, I'm here if you need me, Miles. You can tell me anything. Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Hey, I got word there's an out-of-control helicopter in your area.
Listeners, you all know that I pride myself on truth, integrity, and facts. I've been tough on this new Spider-Man since the disaster on Braithwaite Bridge. For good reason. The kid screwed things up so bad, even the original model would have blushed redder than his costume. Classic one, not that ugly new. But today, I must also acknowledge that the city is rallying around this youngster and proclaiming him a hero. With an unstable energy source on the verge of wiping Harlem off the map, this youthful Spider-Man reportedly stepped in and saved him. Or at least that's what his supporters want us to think. The real truth is that none of this would happen if he hadn't donned a ridiculous suit and started swinging willy-nilly around the city, performing reckless acts of violence. Hero? More like zero? Ha! Jared, open up the lines. I want to hear from those who agree with me. Jared? I said open up the lines. What do you mean they're open? Something must be wrong. Folks, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Empire State Building. Let's check the clue. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. Maybe the clue's about the binoculars on the observation platform. Was that to me?
Yes.
Look out! Oh my god!
Modern Art Museum in Greenwich. I remember that place. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
Fifth grade field trip. Empire State Building. I shadowed. Never agreed to wrangle a bus full of teen-year-olds, son. It took us 3 hours to get here, and when we did, who showed up? The webhead himself. Bellin Vulture. As soon as we stepped off the elevator, we had to turn right back around again and evacuate. The thing I remember most, though, you wanted to stay. Told me, Spider-Man needs our help, Dad. You're a born hero, Miles. Don't ever lose that face. See you at the next clip.
Born hero. I think I learned to be a hero from watching Dad. Miss him. Especially now.
truck is getting swamped nearby.
to safely split an atom from the comfort of your own home?
That's next on my to-do list. No, Speed Nautical! Collision model is updated, projectile physics is fixed, frame rate stabilized. It's awesome now.
Which means I can play it?
It still needs textures, sound effects, music, VO.
I'll write the music. I could probably do sound effects too.
First we improved on our own spacesuit. Now we built a mobile game empire. We're unstoppable.
You never doubted it. I'm out doing spider things, but when I get home, I'll set up a task board, start tracking sound effects you need. Ooh, and sketch me out a score.
Yeah, woo! What, did you feel that? That's me fist bumping you from afar. Later, dude.
Okay, here's the Modern Art Museum. I'm the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up. Hey, doesn't the museum keep a fossil on the balcony facing the river? Worth a look.
Way to show the underground who's boss.
I've been thinking about which Spider-Man is better. And the verdict? Well, the new Spidey has electric powers and a more stylish suit, but the OG Spider-Man's taller and his quips are funny.
Hey! Next clue. Looks like I'm going to CODB's. Where money is king, you'll find great tunes hanging among the lights.
I had to practically drag you and Finn to the Modern Art Museum the first time we came. What do we care about splotchy? But Mom and I knew. We had to show you kids that there were different ways of looking at the world. Sometimes radically different. When I saw you two in front of that psychedelic Angela Davis portrait, names craned up and all, I knew you got it. All that pain was perfect. Don't think you ever realized the world could look that way. You could look that way. Like, going through it. Proud of you making it this far. Let's say you do it the next time.
Ben and I talked about that trip for months afterwards. Mom and Dad really knew how to inspire. Alright, CODBs, let's hunt. Hanging among the lights. Here we go. Dad's favorite restaurant. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal.
Spent half my youth at CODBs with your uncle. Every musician we loved played at this cramped little stage. Aaron even got up there once himself. Didn't do half bad either. When he finally told me about his night job, this is where he took me. To soften the blow. But it poisoned the place for me. Never took it here because of it. I regret that. You'd love it. Just like I do. So, how about this? Find a show you want to see. Anything, I treat. Come up here and the old man will show you how you used to bust a move. Next clue's all yours, Miles.
Dad was gonna bring me to a show. Man, I ain't a minute after hearing that. Hey, bro. I read MJ's front page about some Sicaria.
Not while you were swinging, I hope. Sorry. Scolding mentor mode, downshifting. What did you think of the article?
The article was great. The pictures? Where did they get this Peter Parker guy?
I'm sure MJ asks herself that all the time.
So how was the trip? Did you have to suit up while you were out there?
Nah. Sable handled it like a champ. Her and her wild pack. I mostly got to stand around taking pictures.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as the work trip can be.
Oh yeah. Feeling... refreshed and ready to do some next-level Spider-Manning. And clean out the gutters in my house. Being a homeowner is glamorous, let me tell you.
Sounds like it. I'll let you go. Talk soon. Lobster bills. Hold the ground for Dad. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal. Pretty sure I know which monster he means. Next clue must be on Bill the Lobster. God, he is pretty monstrous. Oh, here's the clue. I know this place. The art space on the Upper East Side. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate.
Woo, boy. Lobster beans. Home away from home. Always reminded me of Graham's kitchen down south. Took your mom here on our first date. Just about every date after that. Even once when she was pregnant. And she went into labor right before the date. I'm going to keep it true. She was less of a fan after that. But I'm not gonna lie, son. Some of those nights working late, oh yeah, I'm stopping in for some fried oak.
Mom totally knew he was stopping here. Let him have his secret. They were a good team. Voicemail. Number's blocked.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done, now that I'm serving time. I cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early is not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice, but I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Mom. There's the art space. Okay. You know what? Oh, CJ Walker Park. I knew this place, up in Harlem. Beneath the hoop where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. Man, not ready for this to be over.
Middle school graduation. You and Finn choked it felt like a world coronation in this art space building. Your mom and I were so proud. Our son, our almost daughter, graduating at the top of the class. I know it made you sad. Those go to different high schools. But Miles, I'll tell you, the friendships you make when you're young, the real ones, those last. You and Finn will find each other. Maybe a few years down the line, maybe a few decades. One blue that you can't wait to be together.
Finn and I did find each other again. It's not the way Dad felt. This is it, CJ Walker Park. Beneath the hoop, where you learn to fly, the journey comes to an end. Oh, this hoop here. This is where I dunked for the first time. This is the last one. Man, so many memories.
And so we come to the end. CJ Walker Park. Remember when we played ball here in the summers? Your uncle showed you how to take it to the rack. Well, I demonstrated how to throw it at the foot. Don't think I'll let to your mom. This place reminds me that as crazy as life gets, and one thing really matters. The people you love. You, your mom, Finn, Genki, even your uncle. Keep the folks you care about close to your heart, and you'll never go wrong. Happy birthday, big man. You are my reason for being brave.
Not ready for that.
Hey, Miles, what's up?
Hey, Mom. Just finished the scavenger hunt. Thank you so much for putting it together. For a little while, it was like he was back.
He never left me. I love you.
I love you, Mom.
On this very special episode, I'm joined by newly elected Councilwoman Rio Morales of Harlem, who has been instrumental in the effort to scale back Roxxon's expansion plans following the revelations that they endangered New Yorkers with their highly unstable energy source, Newport. Welcome, Councilwoman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson. I have to say, I was surprised when you reached out to my office.
My producer, Jared, was insistent we have you on. Something about needing to broaden our demographics, especially after your recent appearance on another, much less popular show.
Oh yeah, Danica Hart was wonderful.
My listeners would like to know, how do you plan to bring prosperity to your town? I think I speak for everyone when I say it's an area that has struggled for quite some time.
True prosperity isn't brought in from outside by huge faceless corporations. It comes from sustained investment in the people that make our community so special. It's true that folks here have struggled, but that's only because they've lacked advocates in City Hall. I will be their voice. And my hope is with that support, the city and the world will see that we're a vibrant area full of brilliant artists, kind people, and now, even our very own Spider-Man.
About that, you are now a publicly elected official. You are obligated to serve according to a constitution, laws, and time-tested ethical requirements, which I'm sure you respect. How can you reconcile that responsibility with your support of a vigilante who isn't bound by any of the same safeguards?
Spider-Man is not our enemy. He's a New Yorker like the rest of us, and he's just trying to do what's right. And if you ask me, he couldn't be doing a better job. That doesn't replace my obligations to my community, nor anyone else who serves in a public role. But I do sleep easier every night knowing that he's out there, helping us all pick up the slack.
I'm happy to spend all day arguing why that sleep could easily become a nightmare. But we're out of time, and your approval polls are very high. So I'll just say thank you, Councilwoman. Jared will be sending you some lovely parting gifts, including my J. Jonah Java and a decaf substitute. Doctors like mine are insisting they're patients of a certain age. If you down it fast, you almost believe it's real talk. Jameson out.
Hey, the app's saying there's a helicopter flying around like it's possessed.